You're listening to the WBT Podcast with Micah Lodge. Listen to all of our podcasts at www.wbtpod.com. Stay informed. Let's get started.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.
And welcome to another Sunday podcast. Can you believe it's Sunday already? What in the world happened to last week? It just went zooming by. I was busy, had a bunch of clients in, working on business and corporate tax returns. I tell you, it went by like a zooming bee, I tell you. Listen, I've been listening this morning to a lot of commentary on television. And they all want to get back, well, the Democrats want to get back to listening to nonsense within their own party. And it's about Donald Trump's tax returns. And let me tell you where they are becoming stupid at. Individual tax returns. You know your tax return. You've looked at it before. And you know that if you've got any pass-through income, that means anything coming from an S-Corp or an LLC or a dividend, it just shows whatever your portion of the net result is. It doesn't show you any detail of what they're investing in or what they own or anything else. So that passes through. That net result passes through over to your individual tax return on the Schedule E. Does it tell you anything? Nothing. All it says is, yeah, he owns something. He is a member. He is a owner of that LLC or S-Corp. C-Corps stand by themselves. Now, Donald Trump might get some dividends from it, or he might not get any dividends from it. So the corporation, the S-Corp, the LLC, they stand over by their own self, and they have their own life, apart from Donald Trump. So the Democrats are wanting to see his individual tax returns, but they will not see anything that's going to give them anything. It's just a political stunt by the Democrats to hurt the president even more. And that is the problem with politics in the United States at the moment, is that the Democrats want to hurt the president, and the Republicans want to hurt the Democrats. So there's no one getting along. So what you're seeing right now on Trump's tax returns is just politics. If you were to take a look at his tax return, you will not see any dealings with Russia. You won't see anything. Unless you go get a subpoena to all those corporations and LLCs and C-Corps, and I tell you what, they're going to fight you because that is their personal life. It's a business life. So the Democrats know this. The Democrats know this because they're the ones that wrote the laws. Think about that. But what they want to do is do damage. And when you have a group of politicians wanting to do damage, there's only one thing that they want: power. And the power that they want in their own lives of being able to subpoena, being able to do all this other sort of stuff. There's no law. There's no law in the Constitution or adapted by Congress that says any president has to turn over his tax returns. So if there's no law, what forces Donald Trump to do it? Only corrupt Democratic politicians who want more power. Remember, the whole game in Washington, D.C. is no longer about representing you and me as constituents. What it's about is about power and how much more power they can gain. Because the more power that they can gain, the more power they have over you and me. So right now, Donald Trump should not give out any tax returns. Zero. It's not going to tell anybody anything. It's a waste of political time. And that's what the Democrats are doing right now. They are wasting Americans' time. It has nothing to do with his job performance, nothing. The tax return has nothing to do with it. This is from a previous life that has nothing to do with him being president. And there's nothing on those individual tax returns that will tell the Democrats anything new. But it will show, if they get a subpoena, that they have the power to take over the president. That's what this danger is all about. And that's what's going on. Now, the other issue is that, and it's been mentioned before, is that Donald Trump years have been under audit. If you don't know how audits work, the auditor can come in and start looking at, let's say they start looking at 2018. Well, if they see something in there, they can go back 2 more years. They can go back to 2017 and 16, or they can even go forward. Let's say they were auditing 2017 and they saw something bad, so they can go to 2018 or 2016. They have that ability to open up years. So if I had a client under audit, I would not have that client say one damn word. Not anything. No comments, no tweets, no nothing about it. And so far, Trump has done very well at doing that. You have to realize and put this in the top of your head. This is all about politics. Now, I look at tax returns every day. Hundreds of them in a month. I mean, a lot. And every time that I look at a tax return and I take the information from a K1, from the partnership side of an S Corp and an LLC, and I put that information into the Schedule E of an individual tax return, I don't see the details. I don't see what they're doing. I don't see how they're spending their money. I don't see their income sources. I don't see anything. All I see is a bottom line number. That's it. And that is all that the Democrats will see. That's all that they will see. So politics is corrupt in the Democratic Congress. And it's got to stop because we have other things in this nation that we need to focus on. We need to deal with the poverty levels that we have in some of these states, California especially. California has the highest poverty rate ever, but Congress doesn't do anything about it. Nor does the state. The state doesn't even do anything about it. In fact, what they do is they make it worse. So here we are, congressmen who we're paying their salaries through our taxes are spending all this time with a nothing cause of trying to get a tax return. And then coming up with this story that is going to be totally made up because they have no idea what the backup or the data is to support those numbers. All that you have to worry about is that Donald Trump signed those tax returns under penalty of perjury just like you and I did. So he's under the same laws, the same IRS code, everything just like you and I are. If the IRS finds something, let them find something. You have the ability as a taxpayer to argue your cause. But the Congress does not have the right to disrupt America and demand tax returns that they know nothing about. And they'll never see any documents or data to support their argument of Russian collusion. This political storyline of Russian collusion and tax returns has gone on way too long and it's getting very old because it's worthless. So what do we do? Well, you and I are going to go to our jobs tomorrow and we're going to keep on doing them. We're going to keep on taking care of our families. And we're going to turn out Democratic politicians who want to destroy the nation. And that is the key word, destroy. Because the more and more they focus on nonsense, the more and more the needs of our nation do not get met. Our education systems go down. Our roads are still not fixed. Our infrastructure has no structure. We have an issue, we have a problem, and Congress wants to play politics and get nothing down. Next time you vote, you think long and hard about the individual and what he has said or she has said. Because the more and more that they talk, the more and more there's evidence on what their beliefs are, that they are more in tune for power than they are for America's needs. So we have a big time problem here in America, and that is politicians. I've never seen this so bad in all my life. Gosh, I've been involved in politics for a long time, and I've never seen it this dirty. Or stories that continue to go on and on and on and on. The Republicans did it during the Obama administration. The Democrats are doing it through the Trump administration. It is this storytelling that they can't let go once the book is closed. They want that story to go on and on and on. And we've already come to the end of the book, and they keep going on about it. They keep adding more chapters. It's time for America to shut the book on all these political stories and get to work on what America needs. Tax returns? Stupid. Russian collusion? Stupid. Let's get on, America. Force your politicians to do their job. Not what their party wants them to do, but what you want them to do. Very simple. This is Mike Lodge for the WBT. I'll talk with you very soon. Send me an email at mlodge@lodge-co.com. I'll be more than happy to answer you. Everyone go out. Have a productive day, and thank you for listening to the WBT. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the WBT with Michael Lodge. Join us again tomorrow as we explore more about business and taxes. Follow us on iHeartRadio and go to our podcast website at www.wbtpod.com and listen to all of our podcasts and read our blogs.
This is brought to you by Lodge & Co., a business and tax advisory firm where your success is our goal. Call us today toll-free at 888-681-1518 or visit us at www.lodge-co.com and learn more about what we can do for you. Lodge & Co., your source for sound business and tax services.